honeys, welcome back. Today we are trying Popeyes for the first time. I have no justification for having never tried Popeyes. I just haven't. It's not particularly close to me, and I'm not actually the biggest fan of chicken, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I'm super excited. We have a little bit of everything. We have the Cajun fries, we have an apple pie, which also they gave me for free, which was really dope for being a first-time Popeyes person. I have the classic chicken sandwich, the spicy chicken sandwich, which scares me, chicken tenders, the mild kind, biscuits, mashed potatoes, chocolate beignets, which I'm super stoked about. And I'm gonna try a little bit of everything and see how it goes. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth off. I don't know what Cajun fries taste like, but I'm gonna start with that. And hopefully it won't be super spicy. It's actually really good. It's not spicy at all. It kind of just tastes deep fried. They have a really good crisp to the outside of them, almost as if they're like coated in a batter. It's actually really good. I'm gonna use one to experiment with the sauce that I picked out. I got blackened ranch sauce. I have no idea what blackened ranch sauce is supposed to be or supposed to taste like, but I like ranch, so I was just like, maybe. That's interesting. So you can definitely taste the ranch, but it kind of tastes like there's cumin in it, so it's like ranch, but with a kick of like a boy's gym locker to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's not terrible though, if that makes sense. It's good. I'm gonna go for the classic chicken sandwich because everyone tells me that this is really good. And it has pickles on it, which I love pickles. I'm obsessed with pickles, so that alone kind of wins me over. And then I think it's mayo. Also, brioche bun. Respect, Popeyes. That bite was mostly pickle and bread. I barely got chicken. The way that it's just like, the chicken is just odd. It's got like so many layers to it, so it's like an uneven sandwich. It's hard to just like bite and get everything in it, but let's try again. Actually pretty good. The chicken has a really nice flavor to it. Doesn't taste like fast food chicken. Definitely very salty. The pickles like hanging out here. The pickles are really good. I don't know what they do different with their pickles, but I respect it. This is good, but I want to try the spicy one to get it over with. Because I'm scared this is actually going to like hurt me, but this one's also going to be harder to put into. It's actually not as spicy as I thought it was going to be, I'm not going to lie. I can feel it in like the back of my throat. It's like a tingle though. Like I was expecting to be crying because I'm very sensitive to heat. It's like a tingle in the back of my throat. It kind of reminds me of that time that I accidentally put too much pepper in my pasta, which sounds like so, like, I am a baby, but like it was a lot. I accidentally put a lot of pepper. And it kind of just gives me that kick where it's not, I'm not crying. It's not like eating wasabi, but it does have a little kick to it. Also, I don't know if I'm just imagining it or I'm like being skeptical, but I taste fish. I don't know if they maybe just fry everything in the same oil, but like I kind of have a hint of fish to it. I think I like this one better in terms of like, it's just bigger and easier to eat and you get like more meat with each bite. But the kick is a little, it's a little hard to like, see like the second bite got me more than the first one. The first one is like a tingle, the second one is like in my throat. It's like catching up to me. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the tenders. I'm not gonna lie, they freak me out just because their shape's so weird. I'm gonna eat it in the, well, let's take a bite without first and see. Has a really good crunch. Like, that's the first thing I noticed. It's very, very crunchy. Chicken itself is pretty good too. The crunch is just really selling me. I feel like I never get chicken tenders that are this crunchy, so I appreciate that a lot. The taste is good. Nothing to write home about, I don't think, but just the crunchiness alone is, I really, really like it. It's like so satisfying when you bite into something and it's super crunchy. I'm gonna try the mashed potatoes. I've heard really good things about the mashed potatoes. I'm not a fan of gravy, I'm not gonna lie. I know, I'm so strange, but okay, so far, I feel like Popeyes has had like a very elevated taste. It's not like a fast food kind of taste. Like it definitely tastes more fresh and real than like a fast food place. But these mashed potatoes are 100% instant mashed potatoes because they taste exactly like the stuff I used to make in a bag during college. Because I remember I ate them so often that I don't think I could ever make those again, and it has the same exact taste, so. That's the only thing that I think is like, it's still good. It tastes good. It's just, that's more fast food level than I think anything else on Popeye's menu. But it is good. Okay. I really have been dying to try a biscuit. I love biscuits so much. And I've heard that these are delicious, so let's see if it holds up. They smell really good. That's a good biscuit. Kind of like falls apart, it's very flaky. You definitely can't eat this without water though. And that's coming from a girl who doesn't get thirsty while she's eating, but like this is like, she's thick, you know? But it tastes really good. I think that was my first wiggle so far, which means this is really good. I like the biscuits a lot. They're also very like heavy, like dense. Like I only ate half a biscuit, but it feels like I ate a whole biscuit. Like the biscuit is a meal in and of itself. By the way, this is the merch. Hydrate, because I always forget. Hydrate or dihydrate. Also, not gonna lie, this is a really big mug. I know my head is tiny, but like it is actually a really big mug. Hazydei is also here filming. I really want to know what you think of the chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I haven't eaten it.
I know. I want you to eat it. Okay. She got the mild one. I think I'm the only one that tried the spicy one. Everyone's a baby in this household.
NANI?
You just gave me such a look because she actually eats spicy food, even though I don't. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
The spicy one just like has more meat to it, is the only thing.
That's so delicious.
It is really good though. I respect the brioche bun. Also, brioche buns are so expensive, and the fact that these sandwiches aren't that expensive, I'm very impressed by that. All right, I'm gonna try the apple pie. I'm a very big fan, I'm exposing myself, of McDonald's apple pie. I don't eat anything else from McDonald's except the apple pie. So, let me see if this is good. Oh boy. Okay, let's give it a try. Again, Popeyes just like nails the crunch on everything. I don't know what they're doing, but everything has such a good crunch to it. The outside of this is covered in cinnamon sugar, which, like, I love cinnamon sugar. I put it in my coffee, like, I'm not gonna lie. I found like a shaker of cinnamon sugar and it was on sale and I bought it and I put that stuff in my coffee. So I really like cinnamon sugar, and this has like a nice coating of it, and like the crust is super crunchy. The only thing is, like, the filling is it. It's like whatever, you know? It's not too sweet, it's just kind of there. The outside is what makes it, I think. I feel like it's the same thing with the chicken tenders. Like, the crunch is so good and the outside is so good. Like the outer part of it, the breading, the crust, like the outer part kills it. The inside's just like, it's good, but it's not like as amazing as the outside. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to try the chocolate beignets, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a beignet that looks like this. This does not look like a beignet. It's also very like heavy, which I feel like beignets are usually typically like very light. I act like I'm a beignet connoisseur, but I just really love beignets, and I was very excited to hear that they carried them. But this is not what I anticipated, and I feel like it's going to taste more like a pastry than a donut, but we'll find out, I guess. "100% not a beignet." Like, this is not a beignet. It's a pastry with chocolate inside. The chocolate's amazing. It tastes like straight up chocolate pudding stuffed inside of a like pastry shell, but like, this is not a beignet. I don't know if they know. I don't know if they know what a beignet is, this ain't it, but it is very tasty. I could eat all of that. It's just not a beignet. But it's really good. I do wish it was a little softer, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely tastes like there's straight up chocolate pudding in it. It's fantastic. The beignet like also needs water. So overall, I really like it. I would definitely get it again. I think it's, again, very elevated from like a fast food type of place. Like, I was anticipating fast food. I did not know Popeyes was like above that. I've always heard people talk about like the chicken sandwiches and everything, and it is really good. They definitely go out of their way to make sure it's a good experience. Like, the brioche bun is like a perfect touch. The biscuits are absolutely amazing, and I have no idea how they're nailing this crunch, but I'm like in awe of it. I don't know, it's exciting to me. Like, I really like the crunch. It's perfect. I somehow prefer the spicy chicken sandwich to the classic, only because, like, look how much, like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, they're very different beasts. Like, one is just much thicker and has like a little coating around the batter. I don't know what it is. It looks like a little crunchifying thing. And then like the mild one is just slightly thinner and it doesn't have that extra breading to it. They're both delicious, don't get me wrong. I would happily eat both without a complaint. It's just that the spicy chicken sandwich has a little more to it. Even if I have to suffer after each bite with the tingleness in my throat, I almost would rather go through that and have that little extra something. So I do really like the spicy chicken sandwich. Highly recommend. So that was my first time ever trying Popeyes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you could give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, it would really help me out and I'd greatly appreciate it. And I hope you have a great heckin' day. Bye guys.